1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Oh yeah, feel the burn.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
What are you up to?
I'm training.
Okay. What? Huh?
I'm getting ready to play 24 hours of video games. I don't want to cramp up halfway through.
Okay. What are you doing down here?
At the point?
Yeah.
Isn't this where everyone trains?
Good point.
Oh yeah, feel it.
Donate now at chachiplays.com. It's for the kids.
Up, down, down, left, right, BA, start! Yeah!
Find yourself in the Beachview area of Pittsburgh? Check out the official pizza of this show, Slice on Broadway, sharing an abnormal obsession with pizza we can relate to. Check them out at sliceonbroadway.com and tell them this show sent you.
This week we get advanced on Boss Battle. Welcome everybody to Boss Battle number 91, a show in which the writers of InsertCoinToBegin.com get together and talk about video games. I'm your host, Bobby F. J-Town, and joining us as usual, it's Sorg. Sorg, what'd you achieve in gaming this week?
I finished Monument Valley. Not there was a lot of levels in that, and I got my write-up over on InsertCoinToBegin.com about that. I actually wrote it before I finished the last two levels.
Nice.
And Hitman Go has been taking over my spare time here. So a lot of mobile gaming for me this week.
We have a new friend.
Yeah, we got a new friend from that too, yeah.
We need to get her on. Just pointing it out there.
She doesn't follow me, so it's alright. Riz, what did you achieve this week in gaming?
I picked up Stanley Parable. Did I say picked up Stanley Parable last week?
I don't think you did.
Okay, I picked up Stanley Parable 2 weeks ago. It's an amazing game. If I haven't said that
I heard that one was good.
Like, you wouldn't expect it to be good, but if you don't follow directions, it's awesome. Other than that, you know, the usual suspects, Dark Souls 2, and actually it's been a pretty slow week. I think I started back on my insane mode in Battle Block to gear up for Chachi Plays. We're doing co-op. But other than that, I've been very quiet so far.
Same here. Chachi, what did you achieve this week?
Chachi.
Sorry, it was muted. It's been a busy time for me lately.
I don't believe you.
Why would you be so busy, Chachi?
I only played a few hours of Fight Night Round 4 in Battle Block Theater, but other than that, it wasn't anything too major. I didn't spend a lot of time on anything.
He's saving his video game mojo, ladies and gentlemen.
No, actually, that'll start tomorrow.
Okay.
Usually Tuesday night is the night that I stop playing video games. I'll leave the Xbox hooked up so I can watch Netflix or HBO Go or something like that, which I guess I really don't need now because of Chromecast.
Yeah.
Oh, it stays hooked up anyhow, and then come Thursday night, I'll unhook it and I'll put it in the box with the rest of the stuff, which is all packed up right next to me and ready to go. I put a picture of it on Twitter because I did that today.
Cool.
But yeah, Chachi Plays is 3 days away.
Can't wait.
So go over to chachiplays.com, secure your slot or your tournament entry. Mario Kart is full.
It is full.
No!
There's only one name that's going to win it, too.
Yeah, Mario Kart. You had plenty of chances.
I did, I know.
Yeah, Bob.
Mario Kart is full.
Right.
Tetris and Street Fighter tournaments are still open, and there's a lot of hour slots left.
Maybe I'll join the Street Fighter tournament and have somebody just hit the one button, knock me out.
You're just going to play as Bob.
There is a dark horse in the Mario Kart tournament, though.
Should have been me.
I don't know who this kid is.
Oh, no. We have another kid.
Yeah, he won a contest by Jagoff, which graciously bought and raffled off or gave away 2 slots in 2 different contests. And the kid picked the Mario Kart tournament.
This is going to be a fun tournament.
So it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, ChachiPlays.com. It goes to Toonsium and Dreams of Hope. $50 will get you a slot. $25 will get you a tournament entry. Every little bit helps.
Mm-hmm.
So please, ChachiPlays.com and hit that donate button.
Awesome. All right, I didn't really achieve anything this week in video games, but my mall achieved something this week in video games, I found out. Our mall in Little Old Johnstown has an arcade now.
Yay! It's back to the 80s.
Yeah, and it's called Time Out, which was our original arcade was Time Out Spaceport. Now it's like Time Out Arcade or something like that. Most of the games were off. So they're getting there. But I want to go back and play. I didn't have
You don't know where the power
anything.
switch is on arcade games?
I don't know. Everything was like
They're
unplugged.
in the back, Chuck.
Everything was like
back.
unplugged, and I didn't want to like plug it in.
Plug
So
it in.
We just looked in. We didn't actually go in the arcade.
Plug it in.
We were fine with it being there. It's cool. But I think they have Cruisin' Exotica, which is one game I used to play when I was like younger. So I want to go back and play it. So, but I was happy to see an arcade in our mall. All right. Anyways, Chachi, you gonna want to take us around the net?
I can't.
Oh no!
The post is up there. I have a hard time remembering things.
Well,
the
Chachi, it
things-
appears that you
Yes.
wrote about GTA 5 Animals mod for one thing.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Okay.
All that.
If you guys feed me the stories, I can fill
we
you
can do
in.
it. That's what I was gonna suggest.
So the GTA mod is a channel on YouTube where they post all of the mods that people make for GTA 5. Now, someone out there decided to mix GTA 5, Goat Simulator, and Tokyo Zoo,
Yes, which I mentioned last week.
yes, into a mod. And if you're watching the video right now, there's a pig running around. And this isn't just model replacement. This is model movement, camera, and sound replacement.
Wow.
It's a walk.
So-
It's not like a pig walking. It's
It's
just
a running pig.
Yeah, and it's like 4 minutes long, if I remember correctly. And later on in the video, you can drive. Apparently, you can drive around as a monkey,
Why not?
as a chimpanzee. And at the very end of the video, which has absolutely nothing to do with any of the games they used, it's an alien,
Wow.
like an alien from the movie series Aliens.
It's
if you
cool
should-
how they like just went underneath the legs of the bystanders, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it like I said, it's a complete replacement. This isn't just like a facial mod or a body mod. I mean, everything in the game, in that version of the game, makes it so that the animal is more realistic than just replacing the body with the pig. So, like, if I remember correctly, the pig makes the pig noises. The only thing I found weird about it was the monkey. The monkey was a little off because it was walking completely upright. But the rest of them, it's a cool video to go over and check out.
I have a question.
Sure.
Can you steal a car as a Japanese businessman?
I don't think that's one of the models they used. I think the whole point of this was to replace the
Just animals.
person with animals. Yeah. So
The Japanese businessman is the best animal in Tokyo Jungle.
did you get the Japanese businessman?
I did not yet, but I will.
Okay. You have to let me know if he naps.
Productive naps.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, what
If,
is this? What is this Rogue Warrior credit scene?
Oh my god! I don't know if you guys remember. A couple weeks ago, I posted a horrible rapper
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
rapping over.
Is he back?
Rapping over. No, he's not back. Let me
Oh,
finish.
thank God.
He was rapping over the Sonic level
If
2
we hear that again, I'm going to jump out a window.
I know. I didn't think it possible, but I found a worse rapper.
Oh no!
And his name is Mickey Rourke.
Wait.
What?
Yeah,
Mickey
that is
Rourke.
Mickey Rourke rapping
Wow.
along to the theme song for the ending credits of a game.
The wrestler.
Yeah,
I
Whiplash.
Whiplash. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Whiplash is busting a rhyme.
Wow.
I
I recommend watching no more than 60 seconds of this, only because I'm pretty sure that's all you can stand.
Wow.
So go over, load up. It's over at IGN. I put the link in the post. Load it up and at least give it a listen, because the horribleness of it will make you laugh.
Well, your next one is another song, Pokemon Slow Jams.
Okay, so this was brought to me via Twitter. Not this particular video. This guy on the piano does remakes of a whole bunch of songs in different styles. The Saturday morning slow jam focuses on Saturday morning cartoons. The one that got me was DuckTales. I'm not kidding.
I think I've seen
Last week, I spent an hour listening to DuckTales. I think they did Tailspin, Pokemon, and then they do like popular songs in like 50s and New Orleans jazz style.
Nice.
So, I mean, go over, you can get to their YouTube page via the video in the post, but go over and just listen to a lot of the stuff they do, because it's incredible. Like, you would think that they're just doing it to mock the song, but no, these are 100% seriously remixed songs that just sound incredible.
Yeah, that sounded pretty good. At least heard of it there.
mm-hmm.
So, and your runners-up this week,
Okay, go ahead for the runners up.
a certain statue was vandalized that you talked about before.
So last Monday, I believe it was, the monument in Iceland for EVE Online had been up. It went up last week. This week, it was vandalized.
Oh, no.
And not like, it wasn't like a major vandalize, like someone went around scratching out a few names. But it took a week, and only a week.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, they can't get to the time capsule list, because that's inside the statue.
Did it like
But,
take on the
yeah.
statue?
Yeah, the statue itself has already been vandalized. It lasted a week. Thank you, society.
Someone has cut off a
And
statue
also,
in homage to The Simpsons.
Yeah, and also the picture, the one that got me to your article, Chachi, was the picture of Yoshi.
Yes.
Kiriyoshi.
Twitter, after seeing the Ninja Turtles, the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles trailer, decided to draw up, and it's not a bad drawing. Like, it's a really well done drawing. It's scary as hell.
God.
But it's what if Michael Bay redesigned Yoshi?
This is going to be the show art for tonight.
Oh, it's so bad.
know it was a runner-up. I knew that had to be the picture for the post because I knew people like Riz would just click it.
Like, it looks like in Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Where you play the Song of Emptiness or whatever it was called, and it's just the Link picture. It's just that Link. It's just freaking me out right now.
But it's pretty freaky. I'm glad Yoshi doesn't look like that.
Oh God.
And then
this has been...
No, wait, there was one more. The Blindfold Mario 64.
Oh, okay. I forgot I did 3 runners-up. So over on Twitch, which has become a playground for video gamers, even more so thanks to Twitch Plays Pokemon, a duo of gamers who do different shows every day of the week, video game based on Twitch, are dedicating one day a week to playing Mario 64 blindfolded. The way this works is one of the gentlemen wears a blindfold, controls the game, and he listens to the directions from his cohort and to see if they can accomplish the game. As of earlier this week, they'd only managed to get 1 star, so I'm sure this is going to take a while.
They're doing great.
That is cheating, though.
But to be completely honest, it's probably better than any of us could do blindfolded.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
So kudos to them for attempting this.
I would just jump into a wall.
Yeah. Just
Even if somebody was directing me to do something.
Oh, Riz, you know damn well that if it were me directing you.
Oh yeah, you would probably be telling me to jump through a wall.
Yeah, you'd be jumping into the same wall or running into the same Goomba over and over and over again. Only for my pure amusement of the situation.
It's going to be so much fun. I can only picture it. Oh,
so that's all I have for you in video game themed things from around the internet. And you can catch them all over at insertcointobegin.com every Monday.
I see what you did there. Because of the Pokemon thing. Catch them all, Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
I meant to do that.
Yeah, even this coming Monday, there will be a post.
All right.
I don't know if you'll be able to understand it, but there will be a post.
All right. Looking forward to that one.
Together.
It'll be 14 paragraphs of key mashing.
I think this is a coded message from Chachi. No more games.
It's not that I won't be able to form coherent sentences. I'll probably just still be falling asleep and landing on the keyboard.
It's like you're just, what was this? Like you forming a sentence, and then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of S's just appears.
No, it's all Z's, and I'm like, oh, that's a very strategic nap place that Chachi.
Yeah, so it works out well.
All right.
Oh.
And we're going to move on to things you should be made aware of. Our first part of it is going to be news bits, where I rounded up some smaller stories that we can talk about here. Guys, there's no Need for Speed game for 2014 this year.
Well, they spent all their money on a movie.
Yeah, they spent all their money on the movie, pretty much. So, yeah, and I think the series needs to regroup, anyways. It's been around a long time, so you know.
If by
another racing game, why not?
Yeah, and there are a bunch of other racing games out there, so.
Hey, if by regroup you mean start the Underground series over again,
yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So, and another thing, Mortal Kombat creator Ed Boon is counting down to something on Twitter. A lot of people think it might be a reveal of the next Mortal Kombat game at maybe E3. So we'll see where that goes. I'm excited for another Mortal Kombat game. The last one was really good, so what do you guys think about that?
How's he counting down? Is he just, like, putting like a date.
I don't know. It's on Twitter.
And it's just like random number, like just 5 and
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
and just goes on, and then
They said it was very cryptic.
4.
They said it was very cryptic. So
Well, that's
who knows what
interesting.
that doing. And
I give them credit for using Twitter like that.
yeah,
However,
yeah,
as I stated last week, we don't need another Mortal Kombat unless it's 2D.
Yeah.
that one's kind of a 2D, 3D game though. It's 2D fighting, but it's 3D character models. That makes sense. So, and
That's fair enough.
our final news bit: Destiny could be the most expensive video game ever made. They have it earmarked for $500 million in development costs at Activision. So
Yeah. No.
there's that. But people that have played it said it's kind of boring in the first couple hours.
Here's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so it cost $500 million to make.
Well, they have it earmarked for that much.
Okay. Didn't the most popular Call of Duty game only make like $2 billion? So pretty much this game is gonna bomb, and it's
They're going to be about $500
I don't
million.
think it's going to bomb. I think it's going to be a top seller because Bungie's involved. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be.
They're going to be out $500 million.
You do have the loyal Halo fan base, and for Bungie,
They're
Yeah.
going to be out $500 million.
they're not. They're not going to make $0 on this game.
Okay, they're going to be out $300 million.
No, I think they'll do okay. I just it's it's Bungie. I have faith in them.
$300 million.
300
All right,
million.
Riz, I think you have some Steam reviews you want to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a Riz rant?
No, I told you I was going to do a Riz rant, but there was nothing to really rant about. So
Yeah.
I decided to do something a little different because it was kind of a slow day on Thursday.
Hey, Riz,
Yes.
every week that you don't get a Riz rant, I get sad.
swings.
Oh. Next week, I promise. Next week, Chachi. I promise. Okay, so anyways, Steam came out with the Dark Souls 2 for the Steam sale, and I love that game right now. I cannot stop playing it, even though I am dying constantly. So I got to the point where I was just reading Kotaku, who had their list of game reviews, the game review of Dark Souls 2 by Steam reviews, and I showed Chachi this excerpt from one of my favorite names in all of Steam right now. I'm not gonna say it because this is a family show, but she. I keep on saying she, but it's not really a she. I don't know if it is or not.
Really.
It's talking about but I would like to read an excerpt from this.
Okay.
And this did make my top 5 list. You ever have a girlfriend that beats you to death, annoys you, but then you end up falling in love with her because she convinced you that everything she did to you was your fault? I've never had a girlfriend. But I have Dark Souls 2, and that's a good thing. 11 out of 10, Game of the Year 2020.
Wow.
And I just decided to go from there with what I feel were my favorite Steam reviews in all of Steam. Like for instance, this DayZ review is tried fighting a fire with a fire extinguisher. apparently you can't fight a fire by punching it. 10 out of 10, learning something new every day. And also, if you want to read the greatest review I have ever seen, it is in the Goat Simulator. It is paragraphs upon paragraphs upon paragraphs of this guy's life journey, and it is brilliant. I'm not gonna.
Can we call Goat Simulator friend of the show Goat Simulator?
What?
Can we call the Goat Simulator friend of the show Goat Simulator? Because I think it's becoming our favorite game.
And I'm gonna bank on it right now. None of us has played it yet.
I haven't either.
I haven't. I've only heard things about it, and I'm okay with it being called.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm okay with it being called friend of the show.
Yeah, I will give it to that. So, friend of the show, Goat Simulator.
Based on the premise of the game alone, I'm okay with this.
Oh man! So he goes on saying how his life has been empty, and then he goes on saying about how he purchased Goat Simulator and how he turned his life around. And then, well, you'll see when you read the Insert Coin to Begin article that I have. He gets it a little deep. It's so, like, the guys on Steam are just trolls, but they are the best kind of trolls.
Well, it's because Steam is a different animal altogether.
Oh yeah.
Because you have your internet troll, which is just a mean person that is out to hate everything. And then you have the Steam troll who pays money to play the game, and they're not getting that money back. So they're just having fun with the reviews.
And that's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what makes this awesome, because you get guys who just go out and go, I died. This game sucks. Yeah. And you got guys who say, I love this game. I built a house around a guy's house and made him my prisoner. I fed him cans of tuna and cooked chicken when it was available. And sometimes I would drop spare logs of wood when they were available. The best part, he talks to me. Keeps telling me his clan's going to raid my structure and save him. I simply respond with, it puts the lotion on its skin or else it
Wow.
And by hose, I mean I dump charcoal on him. Great game. Hope the servers come up soon. I think my pet may need to eat. You have that. You have that brilliance. That art. That's art right there.
Okay. Show of hands. How many of you have played an actual online MMO?
I kind of did. I played 2, kind of. 3.
Okay. For an extended amount of time?
For audio.
Not for an extended amount of time, no.
Riz.
Yes.
For an extended amount of time?
For an extended amount of time.
Okay. Then you know, as well as I know, that the greatest troll of all trolls are the ones that are in online MMOs.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Roy Jenkins.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, Jenkins.
Because, all right, so there's like, there's a ladder. There's a ladder to being a troll. Okay, so you have your mean trolls who comment on YouTube videos and message boards and Reddit, and all they say is "op is a fag" or "this is gay," did bad things to your mother. Those are the least imaginative trolls there are. They're the ones that populate 90% of the internet, and they are horrible, horrible people who don't have lives. Then you have the Steam trolls. who put down their hard-earned money,
Mm-hmm.
play a game, and then create lovely, lovely stories about their horrible experiences with these games. And then you have the MMO troll. Now, this is the king of all trolls. If there is a hierarchy for being a troll, these guys are gods. Because they take being a troll to a whole new art form. I mean, they, like in Minecraft, they'll build houses around your house. In World of Warcraft, they'll drop epic loot, wait for you to pick it up, and then utterly destroy you with a word. Or they'll join your clan and they'll Leroy Jenkins you. Which you should be mad at, but in the end, you just end up laughing because it's hilarious. This has been Troll 101.
All right.
With your professor, Chachi Says.
Okay, Sorg, I think you have a review of Monument Valley next.
I do. It's basically, what I've mostly been saying about it. It's short. It's $4, and it's one of those things you just kind of check in for the experience. Monument Valley. Well, actually, in a review, I went into one of the more interesting levels. I got a picture of it here called The Box. Now, if you've seen any video, you know that, you'll know as you go through, certain things, like these little circles here mean, it's something I can move, right? And this box is actually, you flip up the lid of it from one side, and then there's an entire level, and then you flip up another side, and there's another part of the level, and then depending on which side of the box you slide the rest of the box up from, there's a different level that gets revealed. And the first part is you're presented with this screen, like I'm showing you, and you have to figure out where your guy is.
I was gonna say, what are these strange delights they speak of?
Exactly. It's and you go through and you got to find the buttons to light up all 4 of the towers. That's one of the ridiculous kinds of levels that you're going to find in this thing. Very surreal, very that kind of subtle, like I said, that Fez low end. I don't know what to call it. It's very atmospheric, right? So. Good $4 that I've spent, pretty good, and I'm actually enjoying some Hitman Go right now. So really digging on the mobile puzzle gaming lately. So
awesome. And I've been stuck with.
It's still not on Android.
It's still not on Android. It's still not on Android. Oh, we didn't get into it, but I mentioned about the Hitman Go and what you guys responded about being on Android, and I noticed one of the people from Square Enix Montreal that developed this game actually responded to me and did say no Android yet. We're working on it. It should be out in a couple weeks.
Yeah, so that's a good thing.
So good to hear. Good to hear. So I can't wait for you guys to check
this out. They are watching us.
I am enjoying Hitman Go. I'm on the second board. I love the board game aspect of it. And I know it's not much, but the graphics are so incredibly crisp. It's unnerving sometimes. I'm just wow, my phone is beautiful right now. And it's pretty cool. I'm finally to the point where it's introducing disguises. But you have to figure out how to get to the disguise and the guys turn the right way to not see you. So this has been this has been pretty good so far. So
cool. All right, and we're going to move on to our final battle question and last story of the day. Guys, the new Call of Duty was announced this week. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It's starring Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey is the bad guy in it. His name is Jonathan Irons, one of the most powerful men in the world, shaping his chilling vision of the future of war. The game takes place in a plausible future which technological progress and today's military practices have converged with powerful consequences. Basically, Titanfall.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for it. It looks pretty cool from the trailer. But yeah, it looks like Titanfall. The only thing is missing is the mechs. I mean, there's exoskeletons. They're smaller. But there's no Titans.
All you're seeing right now in that little trailer is nothing that you're going to be seeing on the multiplayer.
All the story mode. No, they do put some things in the trailers.
And again, I think it was me and Bob from my Kiss Morning Freak Show here in Pittsburgh. We were actually discussing the video game and how we're not that excited for this because of what Ghosts has done. Made us not want to pre-order this game right off the bat.
You don't want to take the chance.
Yeah.
No, like I've had a horrible experience with Ghost.
The only good thing that possibly could come of this is that it's a different developer. It's Sledgehammer Games, new developer to Call of Duty. That makes me a little bit hopeful that they're going to do something a little different.
But it's not going to have me shell out $60 for this.
Yeah, we're all going to be playing it.
No, I'm going to play it. I'm just not going to go out and buy it day of.
Yeah. Just like Titanfall, which I didn't, and mine will come this month later.
Good job.
Yeah. So, end of the month. So I gotta wait. But just looking at the trailer though, there are a lot of cool things in it. I noticed that it looked like there was a tank that was kind of like the Metal Gear Solid tanks. It has like 4 legs that can walk. Like I was like, what?
It's an AT-AT?
No, it didn't look like an AT-AT. It looks like a tank with just 4 legs. So basically,
an AT-AT.
Yeah. No, it didn't look like that. And they said there's going to be cloaking abilities in the game. It's going to be.
So it's Titanfall.
Yeah, basically everything that Titanfall has, this game's going to have. So. Yeah, but to their credit, though, they didn't know anything about Titanfall when they planned this. Maybe. So, what do you guys think? But that leads us to the boss battle question, which is, other than Kevin Spacey, what actor would be a good villain in a video game? Because that's going to be the coolest part of the game is the story. It sounds like it.
And again, we have decided that's the bad part.
Yeah.
So like in the way that Kevin Spacey is, where it's like decidedly a CG Kevin Spacey. Like, yeah. I can think this is where the House of Cards guy came from here.
Yeah.
We already had it. Mass Effect 2 and 3 starred the best villain in the game. And you didn't know he was a villain until the third Mass Effect, but you kind of had a feeling. But it was because of Martin Sheen. That man is a genius, and he made me hate the Elusive Man. But to say who I would pick of people who are not in video games, or who wouldn't be in and we say this every time we're talking about celebrities. Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
It would be good.
You know, I'd like to see the guy that did Gollum. That's going to be doing a character in Star Wars. Andy Serkis. Yeah, I'd like to see. Yeah, you know, it's not going to be him, but I just want to see his take on stuff, knowing how much he does emoting. Somebody was reminding the emoting that he does for Caesar in the Rise of the Apes movie, for instance. You know, I mean that marriage is already there. Why not just apply it to video games?
Cool. Chachi, you have one?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh yeah.
Just because you want to say that name.
Yes, that is it. He's a great actor and a good bad guy. But yeah, I love the name.
Cumberbatch.
And the guy who played Loki.
Tom Hiddleston. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Him, and then there's another guy. I can't think of his name right now though.
Okay. I'm gonna go with somebody who would probably never appear in a video game. character actor, not character actor, but he really gets into his roles. Daniel Day-Lewis. I think he would be cool. Like,
Would he really be
I drink your milkshake.
doing a video game though?
How you lose?
Would he be really serious about like a movie role? Like Johnny Depp would probably suck in a video game.
Yeah. I don't think he'd get into it as much since it is a video game, but that's why I said he'd probably never be in one. But he would be kind of cool to see in a video game, though.
You just wanted to say I drink your milkshake.
Yeah, I did. I drink your milkshake.
Another one. And this is a different approach. John C. Reilly or Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
What's that?
No, yeah. I can see that.
They're both amazing actors, so I think it would work well.
An evil Dr. Steve Brule.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dingus.
I'm gonna get you, Dangus.
The guy who plays the governor would be kind of cool too.
Yeah, but he's gonna be typecast and everything.
Yeah.
I
don't think he's a good actor, so
yeah,
he would be good. I think so. All right, Sorg, do you have anybody?
I said Andy Serkis.
You did yours already?
Andy Serkis.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to take us to the end of the show since we already
Benedict
we all went.
Cumberbatch.
I like how he ends the show now. I'm sorry, Sorg.
I'm so sorry. Okay. That's going to do it for us this week. Chachi, you want to plug Chachi Plays one last time?
ChachiPlays.com. This will be the... No, it won't. Never mind. ChachiPlays.com. Help us out. Please. I'll be your friend.
Hit that donate button.
Yes.
I hit the donate button.
You can follow us on Twitter on @InsertCoinTV. You can visit us at InsertCoinToBegin.com. New articles going up daily, and you can join us live each and every Tuesday night here at 8 o'clock on Sorgatron, live.sorgatronmedia.com. Thanks to Michael Allen for doing the notes for us, at Michael Allen PR, and for tweeting along with us all night, and for at Sorgatron, at TheRiz, at Chachi Says, I'm at Bobby F. J. Town. Game over.